It's Destyni. Destyni Inez to be exact. And I'm back with another part of my series. Let's learn about astrology. Astrology. So this is the first part to me teaching y'all about the actual zodiac signs so that we can kind of get into the planets. We're gonna get into the planets more. We're gonna get into all of that, y'all. But y'all gotta learn the basics about the signs so y'all can understand the energy more. So y'all know the first one. Y'all know who the first one is. If y'all don't know, y'all finna find out. So the first of the freaking zodiac is that motherfucking Aries. The motherfucking Aries, y'all. The motherfucking Aries. I actually don't, me personally, you know, even though it's not about my personal opinion, I'm gonna just put this out there and I'm finna teach y'all. So Aries, that's the motherfucking ram, y'all. So the reason I'm gonna be telling y'all, you know, the mascots that come with it is because it kind of will help you to understand them a little bit more. So motherfucking ram, when you think about a ram, y'all, headstrong, big heads. Okay, for real, y'all, let me for real. Okay, so number one, Aries, they're very, well, people say they're hot-headed. Me, necessarily, that's not necessarily the experience I've had with them. They do have attitude problems. I will say that. I will confess and say that. But like, they not really just hot-headed individuals unless you just try them. And I feel like people be trying to make it seem like, oh, they just did you try them? Did you provoke them? Did you try to get them riled up? Did you, you know, like, they're not. I will say when they're younger, they're more hot-headed. But, like, as they get older, they really be chilling. Like, I want to say, like, around, like, middle school. Even before that, honestly, y'all, if you don't mess with them, you don't have no problem. But if you, like, pick at them, you try to mess with them, they're going to give you something. Like, they're very confrontational. Like, they don't care. They don't care. And I don't like the fact that people be making it seem like, I mean, yeah, Aries are impulsive, but it's deeper than that. They're more impulsive because if they're not impulsive, they're not going to make a decision. So it's like, they'll rather just make any decision versus basing it off, is it like the right or wrong decision? They'll just like commit to it. Like, does that make sense? Like, they're not just impulsive. They are, but it's not. Like, they just have to make a decision. They just basically have to make a decision because they're going to feel like it's hanging over them. They're going to feel like they don't really know what to do and stuff. So they just rather, like, make a decision. So like I just told y'all, they're very headstrong. The only thing is, and they're very determined people, y'all. These are usually the people who are like entrepreneurs and stuff. The only thing is, y'all, they will start a project and not finish it. They will sit up there and they'll start a project and be like, oh, this is something I really want to do. This is something I'm very passionate about. All of a sudden, like, so they'll just get the stuff. They'll get the stuff and they'll plan it. They just won't follow through. And that's why sometimes it does take them a little bit longer to be successful, y'all. But these are some of the most successful people in the world because they are so focused and determined. Like, and they don't like people telling them what to do, to be honest. But they will take guidance if they respect you. One thing you never have to worry about when it comes to an Aries is them ever faking with you, or like, you don't have to worry about that because they're very, very, very direct. Like I just told you, they're confrontational, but no, y'all, they're like direct. If they have a problem with you, they're gonna tell you. If they don't like you, they're gonna tell you. Like, if they don't with you, like, you're gonna know. They're not fake individuals. They're very real. Like, very, very real. Like, for real. So another thing about them is they can come off as aggressive and everything, but I feel like that's really just how they show their love. If they're not being aggressive with you or not being like blunt with you, and you know, sometimes people qualify them as people who don't listen, or you know, and they really don't listen. But y'all, they just got. I'm finna say, in my experience, the Aries that I know, they don't have good memory, y'all. They don't have good memory. So, and like also the fact that their head is so big. Okay, for real. Nah, but Aries do rule the head and they rule the face. That's why when you see a lot of Aries, they usually got a big head, pretty face, gorgeous face. Very impatient. Like, they like stuff straight to the point, basically. Like, let's not. Nah, what's up? Like, y'all, they kind of is a little. They a little raunchy. They a little rough around the edges. But it's okay, because every single person has something like that, you know? I feel like theirs is just more like anger and aggression. And I feel like their anger is like really based on the fact that they all had to like figure out stuff when they was younger. Like, they didn't necessarily grow up fast, but they grew up fast. Like, they grew up fast and they really didn't have like the attention like that their siblings had. So they kind of just had to like figure it out by themselves. So that kind of made them angry. Now, Aries do love learning, y'all. They love learning. They love knowledge. This is something about them that a lot of people don't really know. These are very smart individuals. I do feel like every zodiac has a different reason why they're more smart than others. And I feel like as far as them, I feel like they're more smart than others because they don't overthink stuff a lot. They are overthinkers, but when it comes to like doing stuff, they'll just do it. They'll just do it, and they won't think twice about it. And it's a part of the problem, but it's also part of the success as to why they are so successful and will continue to thrive in that energy. They are a bit self-centered, I must say. Yeah, they're very self-centered, but I feel like the reason why they're like that is because, like, honestly, they didn't really have nobody to like have their back and stuff, so they had their back. That's what it is. Very, very competitive to the point where it's just like, chill out. Like, is it really that deep? Is it really that deep? They're very competitive, y'all. Like, they will try to compete in anything, and that can become a toxic thing, but it's also what keeps them, like I just said, on top, my nigga. Like, that's what keeps them on top. The fact that they feel like I can do better than that shit. Fuck you mean? Like, I can do better. This sign is also very big on freedom, and they're very big on their independence. So if you try to interfere with that or anything, just don't. Like, it just doesn't end well. Not a good idea. I just wouldn't recommend. Don't try to control them. They're one of them signs. Just don't try to control them. Just let them be who they are, and you'll probably get more care and love from them. Just letting them be who they are. Because if you try to control them or make them be a certain way, it's just not going to work. Very generous individuals as well.